Hey guys, Professor Bell, Comic Book University. I'm sitting down, doing some work. All of a sudden I get a knock on my door. What are you kidding me? The hell's knocking on my door? So I go over there, rocket launcher in hand, because you always got to be prepared. Because I heard that in the apocalypse, not zombies will knock. Anyway, so I go over there. There's nobody there. I go looking, on the far back, delivery truck leaving. I'm like, okay. So I open up the door, still prepared with some G.I. Joe in the Kung Fu grip. And there's a box just sitting there waiting for me. You might have just noticed what the box is called on the side. So let's get opening up some comic books that I just got in. Because, oh Lord, I do love opening me up some comic books that I have purchased in an online auction. One of my favoriteest things in the world. All right. Y'all excited? Hopefully you can tell by this that I did not open this yet. I don't know where the beginning of this is. Can I just slide this out? You know what? Pull out my trusty Gerber. I don't know if you guys like knives. Me, I'm a huge fan of the knife. Because I got that from my grandfather. God rest his soul. Just died a couple years ago. Amazing human being. And he was really big into knives. I remember any place in the world I would go, I used to bring him back a knife from that country. So he'd never even seen a cookery before. Brought him a cookery. He's like, man, those Pakistanis know what they're doing. I mean, that was probably his favoriteest thing. Not his favoriteest knife in the world, but he really liked that a lot. He loved that. When I would bring him a new knife, man. He never liked when I would leave the country. Oh, but he loved it when I came back. Oh, look at Maddie. Look at my boy Maddie. Okay, so he sends me this goofy thing, which is cool. A little Adam West there. And what's this guy here? The hell am I looking at? Oh, this is Iron Man. Okay, look at that. If you look at it just right, looks like some Iron Man up in here. Anyway, this is a couple $100,000 worth of comic books. No, seriously, there's a couple $100 worth of comic books right here. All right, so there we go. This is where I got it from. Chaotic Comics. Yep. This whole big thing. This is cool, man. There's my boy Matty. What? I get 10% off my next website purchase? Get the heck out. And more than that, the man's just had 25% off site-wide. Because it was Thanksgiving up here in Canada land. So, yeah. I didn't actually buy anything. I was gonna, but I didn't. Okay, so let's see. The first one, I got a graphic novel. I've never read Vlad the Impaler Dracula, but it's by Roy Thomas. If anybody's going to be able to do an incredible... I wonder if I should just turn off this light. Because it's just going to... Not much of a difference, is there? Well, anyway. Hopefully you're still okay with this. It's just really bright out. I got things covered, but it's just not... Like, I got my curtains up so it doesn't kill everything. And there's a curtain behind that curtain. So, yeah. Anyway, boom. So, Dracula. Let me see the art inside this. No colors. It's all in black and white. I'm loving that. I am digging on that hard. All right. Book number 1. Put that in a fairly safe place. Right down there. Okay. Black Panther on the back. Advertising Al Ewing. Free comic. Oh, it's my free comic book day stuff that he's sending. So Uncanny Avengers number 1. I'm just now he had a thing where he just order some free comic book day stuff. So I did. And I went into my store and I got some stuff anyway. So here's some Spider-Man versus Venom. Let me know if there's any first appearances in this, because that'd be cool. Nice. Here we go. Zebomania. Conan the Barbarian. Issue 0. Amazing. Came out a couple months. About 2-3 months. I know that guy. We're buds. Free comic book day. I Am Stan by Thomas Scioli. There we go. A very opinionated man with some very outdated style art, but still wonderful nonetheless. I can't wait to get this game going. Star Trek from IDW. I'm going to read the hell out of this. I forgot that I actually ordered this. Featuring Day of Blood preview. Yeah, I can't wait to read this. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is awesome. I love me some Star Trek. In the comics, man? Oh, forget about it. Oh, shoot. I'm just now remembering somebody wanted some Star Wars comics from me. All right. Let me see what's up. Anyway. Okay. USA. So what do we got here? More free comic book day stuff. I was just looking at this online. I didn't read it yet. Rangers Academy. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Academy. I love that they're doing this stuff because this is all stuff that I was planning on doing for a while. And since I snoozed on it with my RPGs, I didn't actually start a magic school in Marvel. I was talking about doing that for a long time. Thomas Scioli ain't a part of my my group, but maybe he saw one of my live I don't know, or maybe he just had the idea. Scioli, no. What's his name? He does a little chibi art. Anyway, that guy. That's the weirdest thing. I was going to do that and just... So it says West of Sundown. Oh, from Tim Seeley. I'll see what this is all about. The Last Comics on Earth. Okay, so I got this from my boys. Like The Last Kids on Earth, Last Comics on Earth. I got to read through it myself first and see if it's appropriate for them. I'm hoping that it is. Because they're 8 and 10 years old, and I don't play around with them getting their hands on some crappy stuff. And then this I'm pretty sure I can give them right away. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So that's good. That's really good. That makes me happy. Oh, shoot. I actually got another book I got to give them. I just got this in the mail yesterday from Amazon. Tom Petty. The complete tablature. So this is for them. So they can check out some Tom Petty songs. I know they could just go on like Songster. Songsterers, 2 R's at the end. Just learn stuff there. But man, there's nothing like sitting down, putting this up on your keyboard, on your little music sheet, and just trying to figure out how to play Mary Jane's Last Dance. My oldest, my 10-year-old, he can look at tablatry. He just starts playing it right away just by looking. Like, he's really good. He's going to be better than me in no time. He's already halfway there. Dogman, The League of Misfits. This is not appropriate for kids as far as I'm concerned, but damn it, they love this stuff. And it looks like some Captain Underpants in there, which is hysterical. Okay, so now, no more free comic book day stuff. What do I got here? Oh, okay, all 3 issues. I remember now. Yeah, we got Superman Unchained from the New 52. I can't wait to read this. I did not read this. I thought I did. I looked into it. It doesn't look familiar. So that is awesome, man. I am looking forward to reading the heck out of this. Man, some serious glare. Anyway, nice. I'm very happy about that. Okay. I should wait to show you guys these to the end. Yeah, because nah, that's grail worthy right there. I ain't showing this stuff just yet. I'll show you that stuff at the end. Okay. So as far as this stuff is concerned, I got some silly stuff here. I don't even know what comic book this is, but it says it's Avengers, What If, Mickey and all this stuff. This is a different comic book. They just threw this title on there. They don't tell me what this actually is. It's not even on the back. That's annoying. Anyway, some kind of an issue with What If the Avengers, but if they were da-da-da-da. And yeah, it's just a cover. That's all. There's an actual comic book inside, not Mickey as the Avengers. Anyway, so I love me the Max books, and I got 2 of them right here, issue number 2 and issue number 4. I thought I had issue number 1 in here someplace too. A little bothered by that. No, I don't see it. What's up with that? Frustrating. There it is. All the way in the back. So issue number 1, 2, and 4 of Eternal Max. Now, I'd never read these. I have never read these before. I have no idea what these books are about. There's some Marvel character called Eternal. And I'm looking forward to reading them. I guess I'm going to have to go online to see issue number 3. That sucks. But Austin did this. Is that Chuck Austin? I wouldn't complain. Be brutal as hell if it is. I was already some nudity, like right on the front cover practically. All right, loving that. Not the nudity, I don't care. But anyway, now if you want to look at a hot chick, Loki right there. I love this cover. This is probably the best of the covers. Look, I love Loki in any of his forms. The guy's just wicked, and you want to just rip the dude's heart out and then beat him to death with it, you know? But, whew, I can get down with some female Loki. Oh, man, I can... Woo! Oh, man. Anyway, yeah, that is amazing. So I'm really happy about that. I don't know if I'm going to collect all of those variant covers, but it's a nice cover to check. All right, some of you guys won't care about this, but Superman, issue number 123. This is the first appearance of Superman Blue. Not that big of a deal for the people who don't care, but the people who are at least somewhat interested, it's like, oh, that's actually pretty cool. So, to me, that's actually pretty cool. Back in 1997 right there. This right here, you guys are some Ditko fans. Showcase number 73, the first appearance of the Creeper. That is a Steve Ditko creation. And, oh man, I am loving this. Oh, he put some stuff on the back. 5. So I guess this is a 5 out of 10. Whatever, I don't care. 1968, right there. That's 7 years before I was born. First appearance of a very fun character, the Creeper. Woo! That's I won't say that's Grail, but it's like sub-Grail, Grail-ish. Okay, I think that these are copies, but I couldn't be sure. It's an online bid, and you got to be fast. So I love, love, love these 25th anniversary covers. So this is the Marvel 25th anniversary of Fantastic Four #1. I love these covers with the border around it, you know. So I got the Star Brand from Marvel Age, and I got the Conan from Conan the Barbarian. Absolutely love these. I have to take a look at the ones that I don't have. Like, for instance, guys, if anybody has the Care Bears one, or the Muppet Babies one, or the She-Ra one with Hordak on the front, bro, I will buy them off of you because I love those. I would take down every single thing up on here, all my CDs and everything, just to showcase those because, oh man, I love that stuff. Okay, now this is a very important character right here. First cameo appearance of Major Victory. I think this is also the first appearance of Talon. Yeah, this guy right here. That's the first appearance of him. But this is the first cameo appearance of Major Victory from the original Guardians of the Galaxy, right? You go back and you, some people don't care about this. This is the original Guardians of the Galaxy before Star-Lord and Rocket Raccoon became Guardians. Some of you guys don't care about this stuff, but I do want you to stop and think about this for a second if you're thinking at all, well, this comic book must suck. Because standing on the outside, I've heard many people be like, the comic book must suck. Who cares about Guardians of the Galaxy? Listen, back in the day, before Image Comics was made, this is actually one of the leaders of the Image Comics who was on this comic book, who was writing it. I think he was doing the art. But, crap, the hell's his name? Somebody in the comments will point out. But, you know, the X-Men comic books were the #1 comic books in the world at the time. DC couldn't come close to the X-Men comic books, not with Batman, not with Superman, none of them, right? After that, though, like after the X-Men comic books, was the Spider-Man comic books, because Todd McFarlane was on there. So you got like X-Men, X-Force, all these incredible, you know, X-World comic books coming out. Todd McFarlane doing some Spider-Man. Those are the top books. But after those two books, Guardians of the Galaxy was the next title that was high up there. Higher than the Avengers. Higher than Fantastic Four. Higher than like all of that other stuff. This was the comic book coming out that was not an X or Spider title. So if you're wondering if these comic books were any good, yeah, they were that good. They really were. Woof. So I highly recommend reading some Guardians of the Galaxy. That's issue number 19. Is that 19? I don't see so well even with my glasses. Yep, that's issue 19. Okay. Just because I love Mockingbird, here's Hawkeye and Mockingbird from the Heroic Age, issue number 1. This actually has the first appearance of one version of the Phantom Rider, Jamie Slade. First appearance of Jamie Slade, Phantom Rider. Originally they were called the Ghost Riders, but then Marvel got them and was like, let's change those names and make a new Ghost Rider. So anyway, loves me some Mockingbird. Absolutely, like, oh my God. Bobby Morse, how you doing? Okay, here's something. I think this is something I'm going to give to my kids. The Battle Against Illiteracy. Adventures in Reading starring the Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 1. I mean, this might be like, an expensive comic book at some point. Maybe. I don't know, from 1990. But, like, I would like my kids to be able to read it. I want, my kids read a lot. They need to read more, but they do read a lot. But I would like them to actually read some comic books also. Got a little X-Men here for you guys. X-Men, issue number 228. This is a fun comic book. Right? I don't remember exactly what happened in there, but it was X-Men back in the Claremont days. 75 cents. So this was under Shooter. So, of course, they were good. Here we go. Reign of the Supermen. Superman, number 81. First appearance of the black suit. On the cover and in the comic book. First appearance. First full appearance. I think there was a cameo in the previous issue, I think. But anyway, there's the first appearance of the black suit. So, Zack Snyder fans alone would be freaking out over that. Okay, guys. A lot of you guys don't care about this, and I understand. And some of you guys are going to freak out completely. X-Force issue number 10, first appearance of the Externals. This was an interesting book. This changed the entire landscape of stuff. Liefeld, man, just killing it. Absolutely tearing things up. Wait, Pagel and Panosian. Issue 10? Interesting. I thought Liefeld was still doing X-Force by issue 10. What the hell do I know? All right, I believe this is the second appearance of Blastar in issue number 270 of Thor. I think this is the second appearance of Blastar. Most characters back when this stuff, back during these days, first appearances usually happened in Fantastic Four of any powerful spacefaring or cosmic level hero. The first appearance would be there, and the Fantastic Four would have to kind of scare them away. But when they need to get their ass beat, they would show up next in Thor. That's just the way it worked, my peeps. I mean, hey, I'm recognizing a pattern. DC fans are the only people who will get this. Keith Giffen, Amethyst, issue number 1. So back in 1987. Good stuff. Okay, let's get to some grails here. So this is from Epic Comics, Marvel's Epic line. Silver Surfer, issue number 1. This is from the second series, the second volume of Silver Surfer. There were only 2 issues. The other one looked something like this. Anyway, yeah, I got both issues. So this is from the second volume of the Silver Surfer. Hey, from the second volume of the Silver Surfer. And this was just amazing stuff. Mobius, I just seen that on the back here. Mobius actually did the art. Stan Lee did the story, and Mobius did the art. Oh, man. I'm loving that. And that's the second grail type that I wanted to show you guys. And I know some of you guys are just like, but Professor, you love the Silver Surfer. What could you possibly have that you appreciate more than that? Well, here it is. Let me get rid of that. F you box. All 5 issue. That's right, even the preview issue of Kingdom Come. First Prince. First Prince. All of these guys. All of these. This is this issue number 1? No, this is the original issue. The preview issue right here. Here, there's the preview issue right there. Boom, super small. This is preview right at the bottom. And then, well, shoot, which one's the first? This one here is the first issue, isn't it? I think this is the first issue. Is it? Oh, it's actually right on the back. Okay, cool. Okay, my bad. Yeah, this is the first issue. Right? These are the originals. This is not the graphic novel. It's the original first issues. Yeah, all right. And then second issue. All right. This was the killer issue. Issue number 3. Where Billy Batson just Shazams. Goes after Superman. But then that final issue. Ooh. Let me tell you something. These are the original issues. Guys, this is a hell of a haul. I'm going to... There's only one comic I ever actually made my wife sit down and read, and that was, what do you call? Doctor Strange and Doctor Doom. Marvel graphic novel number 49, I think it was. The Triumph and Torment. And she read it, she was like, this was actually pretty good. I'm like, yeah, I know. Really good, wasn't she? I don't know about really good. Like, I don't know what to think about it. It's like, I didn't think comics ever got that deep, because this was really deep. I'm like, man, if only you understood Doctor Doom even more, why this is like the most evil character, and yet here we go. Anyway, all that just to say, I'm going to make my wife sit down and read some comic books again. It's going to be these guys right here. I'm going to sit down and make her read these. And I hope that she's got enough background on at least who Superman is and some of these other characters so she can appreciate some of this stuff. I don't know if she will, and I'm going to be really heartbroken if she doesn't appreciate this the way that I really want her to. But man, this stuff right here, oh God, I am like, as I age, as I get richer and richer, as I should say, as my wealth accrues, because I'm working hard. Guys, you know what? Just saying that, I know money's tight for a lot of people, even people who are making good money. Man, make a recommendation. Go out and buy something, very specifically. I want you guys to go out and buy The Richest Man of Babylon. It's a very thin book. You can go to a bookstore and get it. I want you to get the physical copy. Don't digitalize this. Don't, I mean, unless all your stuff is there, but this is a book you should actually have on you at all times. So if you're going to digital download it to your phone and that's what you're going to do, okay. But don't audiobook this. Guys, sit down, actually get this book so you can sit down and you can actually read this book. I actually keep it in my car. And when I go out camping, which I do a lot, if I go out and I just, anything I'm going out and doing and I got a little bit of time, I'll sit down and I'll just start going through that book again. That's the kind of book you should go through, like Marcus Aurelius, you know what I'm saying? You want to learn about some stoicism, consider that, but absolutely Richest Man of Babylon. It is going to help you to understand money, understand how to save money, and what saving money actually means, because what you're going to do with your money. There, in my opinion, like, have you ever read Rich Dad, Poor Dad? You could not like the Robert Kiyosaki guy at all right? But it is a really good book, but you can minimize most of that stuff. That's more about going out and doing business and how you can work to make money and all the different things you're going to do. But if you want the more basic version of that, not broken down as well, simply told through stories, literally the whole book is told through, so all the lessons in there are told through stories. Go out and buy Richest Man of Babylon. It will teach you what you need to know, especially if you're a young man. You try to go out there, you try to make some money, you try to make a small fortune for yourself. This is how you do it. There is no other way to do it. All the other books I've ever read about making money, for the most part, completely pale in comparison to this book. This is the only book that you will ever need in order to make wealth for yourself. Generational wealth, if you so choose. How to teach your children how to make money. This is that learn how to fish moment. You ever hear the saying, give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach a man to fish, he'll never go hungry again. This is that teachable moment book right there that you'll never go hungry again with this book. You'll come into all sorts of problems, whatever, da 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 da. But working a regular, boring ass, lame ass 9 to 5 job, you can become wealthy with this book. It ain't going to be overnight. You're looking at 10 years. But you could start to see something amazing by the end of those 10 years and look back to 10 years and go and be like, wow, wow, life changing. Anyway, guys, I'm always saying that because I was talking about accruing wealth, and I know there's a lot of people who are struggling, very high inflation rates right now. There's a great way to beat the hell out of inflation with money, with a gold bar. All right, guys, I'll talk to all of you later. Love and peace. Love and peace in the Middle East, especially right now, man. I'll talk to you guys later. Like the video, watch an ad. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.